This week on Rippin' the Lip, we recap the Tennessee swing with the World of Outlaws. Racing Jason's Notebook and Ben Watkins joins the show, all right here on Rippin' the Lip. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning from wherever you are watching. Welcome to Rippin' the Lip, episode number 5 of 2026. I'm Adam Thompson, the host and producer of our YouTube podcast. Joining me here tonight, it is the man with the t-shirt addiction and looking mighty fly in his own branded gear, Racing Jason. And then the man with one eye and apparently just likes the color blue, it's Mr. Sniper joining us tonight. And then, of course, Ben Watkins joining us later in the show. And boys, we have a lot to discuss. But first, we're going to get to breaking news here as Jason broke the news just a moment ago.
I posted yesterday that a driver has dropped off the World of Outlaws tour. And it just came out no less than 5 minutes ago that Jake Tim is your driver who dropped off the World of Outlaws.
That's
I hate
sad.
that for Jake. I think it was a financial strain. Basically, he probably will go back home. Probably been your neck of the woods, Adam. Racing modifieds with soda, maybe some super stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunate there. I mean, it is so difficult these days to be on a national tour if you don't have the financial weight behind you to get to every single racetrack, especially when we get into the summer months with June, July, and August. You have so much going on around a national tour, both national tours. It's going to be very, very difficult. Unfortunate there, but I did read that he is going to be doing a more open schedule. So he's going to probably hit up some of the big races. Probably we'll see him at Eldora, wouldn't we?
Yeah, Eldora, Deer Creek, Cedar Lake. Yeah.
He still got one of the prettiest race cars out there.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's a short
Gorilla
ride.
Mill, baby, let's go. I'm gonna miss seeing the gorilla on TV, man. I gotta tell you no lie. I'm gonna miss that.
Hey, Jason, let's talk about the financial part of that. How much did you say it costs for a team, for like a good startup team?
Oh, you got to have at least 6 figures, high 6 figures.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 6 figures, high 6 figures. 5.
And you got to think he had a good sponsor too.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes you wonder, man. I hate to see that. I mean, I hate seeing us lose anybody.
Yeah, any tour. I don't care who it is. I hate to see anybody retire. I hate to see anybody drop off a tour. I hate people lose their rides. But it's the nature of the business we're in, man. Welcome to 2026, bud.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's sad but true.
Yep.
And it's not like Jake Tim ran poorly this weekend at both at Smoky Mountain and volunteer. At Smoky Mountain, he ran 16th, and trying to find his result. He ran 22nd in the A feature. So he's got a fast car underneath him, especially when you're going up against some of the best drivers in the country right now. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with the rest of his season, see if they can really build that program up this year and try again next year and the next couple of years.
Yep. Amen. Yep. They come back stronger. Come back stronger in 27, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still not too late either. I mean, he could, get on a hot streak, win some local stuff, and come back on the tour.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Well, boys, we got a lot to cover in the next hour and a half of how long I actually get you guys. But time to discuss the World of Outlaws late models who were in Tennessee this weekend. First night at Smoky Mountain Speedway, and I got to catch it bits live. I just was able to rewatch some of the highlights and some of the clips that were coming out and everything. But Bobby Pierce gets it done once again and wins the A feature with Nick Kaufman in second. RTJ makes an impressive third place run after his early struggles, especially over speed weeks. and Dale McDowell in the top 5, along with Tim McCready. Jason, does it surprise you that Bobby Pierce ended up just walking away with this one?
He had some help though. Overton had this bad crash. He had the luck of the Irish. The luck of the Irish. St. Patrick's Day was Saturday, so maybe that's what it was. I don't know. But
Hey.
That was
yesterday. It fell into his lap. Bad things, bad things happen, and you're in the right place, right time.
Yeah.
But I want to say, let me say this. Let me say this, Adam. Let me say this real quick. I mentioned this last night. I mentioned this Monday night. I'm gonna sound like a broken record. You don't put new dirt down at Smoky. You don't reconfigure the racetrack. You still got a train race. What is the answer? What is there left to be done at Smoky Mountain Speedway?
I got the answer.
Don't fill it full of water, sniper.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I mean, what is okay? What's the answer? I mean, if it's filling full of water,
how old is that dirt?
2 years old.
So here's what you do. You take lessons. If the Modoc race is a great race this weekend, take lessons from that and add to the dirt. I mean, you tried everything. I mean, it doesn't hurt to go ahead and try some more, because if not, you're going to lose the race. And I hate to see any racetrack lose races. So, I mean, look at Bulls Gap and how competitive the races were there. And you go right down the road to probably a similar, I don't know if it's similar clay, I don't know what it is. But there's got to be something they take the banking out. Let's flatten it out. Mm-hmm. That's one thing they have to do. Mm-hmm. If I'm not mistaken, they have progressive banking there.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's semi-banked, about like Cherokee, but it's semi-banked.
But what I was reading up is got the progressive banking. That's stupid. Dirt racing doesn't need progressive banking. Either bank the damn
progressive auto insurance. What are you talking about? Progressive what?
Lemu, no.
So progressive banking is basically like Miami Homestead Speedway, Fontana, tracks like that, where the higher you go, the more banked it gets. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So it pretty much, to me, for a dirt, just like running Bristol. Bristol was a train race after a while. So
it still is.
But I'm talking about dirt when they put the dirt on it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I think if you flatten the racetrack just a little bit, it would make the racing more competitive. You would have two distinct lines, because you could not go to the bottom and then race the top. You could not race the top or race the bottom. You had to go. It was no happy medium there. So to me, I think you have to flatten the racetrack.
I've never seen a racetrack like that, man. You rip the lip and don't go nowhere. I'm not used to that, man.
They slow down.
You going to the front,
Yeah, they slow down.
Yeah.
That's the craziest damn thing I've ever seen.
Crazy. Just crazy.
It's like, to me, it was like having a parachute off that corner. If you watch his prime example, if you watch RTJ, he went to the outside once, and it looked like he lost 15 horsepower off the corner.
Yep.
So
guess what? He went back to the bottom, didn't he?
Jason, I don't know I mean, we can make it a what do you call it? Swamp buggy races. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the answer to that is. I mean,
I don't either, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't either.
Some racetracks, though, it's unfortunate because of just the way they're configured, how they're shaped. Like out here, our big half-mile speedway was changed to a 3/8 mile, which made a lot of people happy, but the racing wasn't the best because it's a track that's purposely built to be a half mile. Mm-hmm. And it's a banked half mile too. It's not just, you can't just change that racetrack to get better racing. And I kind of agree with Sniper. If you're gonna make any changes, make it flat, do something, unless get rid of some of the banking. Just try and figure out a way to get multi-groove racing a little bit, because that's what makes dirt track racing amazing, is when you have multi-groove. When it's just a train fest and you're just sitting there and going, all right, counting down the laps and nobody can pass. Part of that is also aero. I think super late model racing especially has gotten so far advanced aero wise that now we need to kind of figure out maybe some different things on aero packages, because right now it's the same package all across every single racetrack.
So, on every single division, 604,
Yeah.
602, super late model, Blue Ridge, everything's the same. Everything's the same.
Yeah.
And
Go ahead.
Talking about the changes that can be made. Look at some of the flat tracks in the Midwest and look how great they race.
I give you one. Who's flat?
Well, I mean, flatter than that. Look at PDC.
Knoxville. Okay, big half mile, whatever. But it's flat. It's boring.
But I mean,
Volusia kind of flat to me. Kind of flat, boring. I mean, Volusia was better this year than it has been the last 10 years. But I agree with that.
Volusia was great the first part of the speed weeks.
Yeah, the dirt car, dirt car Nationals. Yeah.
To me, after they ran all them laps on it with the other, to me the track was not what it was. However, it was better racing than the other. I won't mention that racetrack.
We know.
Yeah. But I mean, it's just, to me, I think if you flatten it out, give the drivers more options on where they can run, it'll be better racing. And I mean, to me, better racing puts more butts in the seats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it like Golden Isles this past year. That makes you want to go to.
Yes.
That makes me want to go to Golden Isles.
Prime example, Jason, when we went to Cherokee last year. Mm-hmm. That's the best Cherokee race I've ever been to. Mm-hmm. And I've been going there for 10 years. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, like I said, they changed a little bit of what they did, and look at the racetrack. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know how it's going to be this week, but,
should be jam up. It's a night race, so.
Yeah.
Well, let's take this under consideration too. You mentioned Cherokee. It's the first time March Madness has not been run on a Sunday in 20 years, 20 plus years. It's crazy.
Every bit of it. It's
crazy. It is what that is. So hey, probably a better race anyway.
And you probably have more people in the seats.
Yeah. Well, we're probably gonna lose some. We're gonna lose some. They'll probably go from Modoc to Dega on the front Sunday. So I mean, we might lose a few, but it is what that is.
So in this race at Smoky Mountain, we had Dennis Erb Jr., who was the center of attention at the end of this race. Big wreck, took out the leader, Brandon Overton, and some comments online suggested that maybe it's time for Dennis Erb Jr. to hang it up. I say no. I don't think so. I think it was just an error, but it was still a pretty big crash for especially taking out the leader of the race.
Go ahead, Sniper.
There's a little button on the stand called a caution light. That also helps a lot because there was no caution light on.
I don't know that. I can't. I did not watch the race. I watched the replay. I did not watch the race. So I cannot answer that. I have no idea. But I will say this to your point, Adam. Whoever said that about Dennis Erb Jr., go out to asphalt, turn in your dirt car, and get the hell out of here. So I do not want to hear that. That is pure idiocy. You have no business in our sport if you think that about Dennis Erb Jr., who is the hardest working guy in the whole pit area. Oh my God, bro. I wish you didn't told me that. Please turn in your dirt. That's not please. Turn in your dirt car. Get the hell out of here. Go watch your damn NASCAR. Go watch your Cars tour. That's what you need to go watch. That excitement, that edge of your seat. 250 laps of single file racing. That's what you need to go watch.
Hey, I'm guilty of being. I jumped to conclusions the other day, but I do take it back because it wasn't his fault. It was a racing deal. But I don't know. When you're sitting in the middle of the racetrack and you're still going flat out, to me, I don't know what the solution to that problem is.
Don't know. Like I said, I did not watch the race live. I watched it on replay. I have no idea what was going on.
And you know what the bad thing about it, we won't ever know.
Yeah. Do we ever? Like a couple of drivers losing their rides. Why lose their rides? Do we know why? No, we don't. No, we don't. We probably
No.
would never will know.
Nope.
And I just want to give a shout out to Trey Mills, who's running for Rookie of the
yes.
Year in the World of Outlaws, finishing 12th. A solid finish there, especially after his tumble during speed weeks. That kid's a wheel man. He is gonna be a star in our sport.
And his shirt is dropped today.
Oh,
Just so y'all know this. Yeah, they start shipping today. So
Okay.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
I might have to get one because that kid.
I pre-ordered. Let me tell you something. That kid is. Let me tell you, he's going. These old guys better watch out because that kid was up on the wheel.
I feel pretty good about our future of dirt late model drivers. Don't know about the future of our sport. I really don't. After Saturday, I'm gonna get into that later on. But I feel very comfortable handing the reins to these young guys. Your Luke Morris, your Trey Millses, Dustin Sorensens. I feel very comfortable handing the reins. So here, guys, y'all carry the torch now. Our future's bright. Our future's bright with drivers.
The weapon.
Well, he's not that young, but yeah.
No. I think that the future is bright because you got a lot. Hey, look, man. I mean, what's the Wyatt Coffee?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You got Becca Malone,
Jeremy Steele.
Jeremy. Oh, let me tell you something. That's going to be interesting. I'm very glad to see that kid get a chance.
You may get into that real quick, or will you still just talk about the race some more, man? But then we'll get into all that.
Well, the next part is to Bulls Gap.
Best track in Tennessee, quote unquote. I said it. Yes.
Yep. Great racing. Again, caught bits and pieces. Had to watch clips and replays and stuff like that. But Mike Marlar gets the A feature win, the 157 back in victory lane. RTJ does one better. He finishes in second. Bobby Pierce third. Chris Madden recovers from his rough night at Rocky Mountain with a fourth place run. And then Dale McDowell wrapping up the top five. So Mike Marlar, guys, you can't ever count the guy out even when he's having a rough time.
Mm-hmm.
He drove pissed off.
But protecting his home turf too, though.
Yeah,
he had a lot. He had a lot to prove there, man. Yeah.
I mean, he said in an interview he was pissed off. He drove pissed off, and I'm telling you, he was up on the wheel.
Online talking about he can't drive no more and all that. Yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
That blue horn looked good, boy. Right to the front.
But
hey, y'all hear this? Can y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? That's RTJ. RTJ's knocking, man. He's coming.
He's coming back. It makes me happy because his speed weeks was one of the most horrendous times to be an RTJ fan because it was just impossible to just watch that car just not be as quick as RTJ fans like myself have been so used to seeing him being out front, competing for wins. It was not that good of a race car. I don't know what has happened in the last 4 months, but something has gone awry with that Kohler Motorsports machine.
What did I say on some of the Tuesdays past on the show and on the Droop? He's got to learn.
Yeah, well, I think he's trying some stuff out, man. I think if he don't win a race by end of this month, whatever they're trying to do, they're gonna toss it in a trash can and start over. We're gonna go back to what hell we know. I think they're just trying something new, man. That's what I think.
Because he's got potential to win still 20 races and set the world on fire.
Yeah. And that's just no Lucas to it. That ain't dipping in the other stuff. That's just no Lucas.
It just pisses me off. They say, well, RTJ is done. He's this. I'm like, dude, okay. Let him do what they know. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I guess Longhorn's done too now, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I tell you.
Oh, the idiocy is ridiculous.
And look, I'm glad to see Rocket back up there running good.
Yeah.
Yep, Rocket's running good. But I do need to cut this off short because our man of the hour is here, Mr. Ben Watkins. We'll go ahead and bring him on in. Ben, thank you so much for joining us here on the program. How are you doing? How's life?
Oh, doing good, man. Thank you for having me on here.
Well,
what's going on, Ben?
How's it going?
Well,
Are
Racing
you
Jason.
Wesley Pages? Where you at, bro?
Yeah, man, you caught me at the race shop tonight. Yeah.
Good deal. Good deal.
Well,
I
you're a
mean,
hard working man.
unbelievable. I'll get back. I'll get to that little while.
Well, we got a few things that we can talk with you about. Of course, picking up a big win this weekend, your 6th straight Red Rose Rumble. That's huge. Congratulations.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And obviously it's a little extra special with it being in my hometown, home turf. For sure.
Like I told Ben Saturday night, if my calculations are correct, that's 9 out of 11 wins at Lancaster in the last 10 years or whatever. Yeah, nine wins out of 11. Hello, what's
That's
that?
pretty impressive.
85% or something like that. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's definitely been good. I try not to keep up too much with the numbers,
Oh,
but
I will. I got you. I got you.
it's been it's been good though, man. It was I felt like a long time coming for the first one, and then after that, man, it just took off. I don't know what it was.
Oh, you had it on cruise control. That's all it was, man. You put the keys and go. Be plugged in and you plugged in and went, bro.
Oh yeah,
Plug and
it's
play.
definitely special. I cut my teeth there in the street stocks, so many laps around that place.
By far the longest straightaways in dirt racing I've ever been to in my life.
Yeah, so yeah, that's the crazy part though, because I don't, man. My dad grew up there racing there, and when I started racing cars, it was just like throw me to the wolves, and that was all I ever really knew. So everywhere else was just a smaller track, honestly. So I'm probably
Amen.
opposite of everybody else. But yeah, it is them some long straightaways for sure.
Yeah. Hey Ben,
Now,
what's your favorite track in the Carolinas, Ben? Don't say Lancaster. Take Lancaster out of it.
Okay, if I gotta take Lancaster out of it,
Yes.
um, oh man, and then you're killing me. I don't know.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
is Lakeview in North Carolina?
South
South
Carolina.
Carolina.
Hey, man, honestly, that's not a bad track. Lakeview is
No,
not a bad track at all, and they have come a long way. Everything they've done with the banking and how they've been prepping it the last year or two,
Mhm.
my hat's off to them guys. It's been fun to race there every time we get a chance.
Scott's done
Um,
a wonderful job.
Obviously
Yeah.
Gaffney, man, Gaffney's a love hate deal. I mean, it's so close to us. It's hard not to, it's hard not to love it, but that's a tough one to tame.
Yeah, you had a good run at County Line a couple weeks ago too.
Yeah, we did. First, that was our first race back. Was at County Line, so it felt like knocking the rust off just a little bit. But yeah, not bad, especially to the guys I ran first. That I ran. Guys that finished first and second. That's like their backyard there, so it wasn't too
Yes.
bad, and we paced pretty good and kind of seen where we needed to be a little better.
Yeah, that's my backyard. Well, actually, that other crappy. I mean, that other place in eastern North Carolina, Halifax, is my neck of the woods. So,
God, how long we've been on the show? 23 minutes and doggone
well,
he
I'm
had to
just.
do
I
he had
had
to
to
do
say it.
Halifax. Yeah, he
I
had to
had
do
to say it.
Halifax.
Well, I'm just saying.
Okay.
We
All
don't have
right.
anything. All we got is County Line left.
Hey, County Line, they man, they working on the grandstands. Place look good, cleaned up. My hat's off to them. If
But
we
Ben,
can,
I'll say this: they haven't replaced the dirt in 40 years.
mhm. you know, hey, I'm not a expert grader by no means or anything like that. But I think if they could shape that place just a hair different, if they could work on some banking a
Yes.
little bit, obviously that's way easier said than done. But man, I think that could be a racy little place. It's a very nice place. Like I love going there.
Oh
But
yeah.
just work on it a little bit more on the dirt there.
so Ben, you've been obviously racing for a long time. Can you just tell us how did you get your start? Was it go-karts or where did you start in dirt track racing?
Oh man. If we want to go all the way back, obviously so my dad raced. So I was at the racetrack. I think my mama said since I was like 2 weeks old.
Wow.
You know,
Okay.
I was going to the dirt track, but
Wow.
um, man, I think I got my original start probably because of a divorce, which is funny. Not my dad and mom, but no, a guy that we knew. He was going through a divorce. He had his kid racing go karts. I was probably 9 or 10, and he knew my dad. Friends knew me. Obviously, knew my dad a long time. Said, "Hey, the weekends I ain't got my son." He said, "I'll take your kid racing go karts." So he would take me on the weekends. He didn't have his son, and I would race his son's go kart. So that was kind of how I got my start, and did that, and then just from there, race go karts a few years. When I turned about 14, about 15 years old, went into street stocks. That was more of kind of my dad's neck of the woods. Kind of knew more what he knew, maybe not so much the go karts. Obviously, still like go karts. If you're not a tire guru, you know, man, you might as well hang it up. But
Go piss. Go piss. There you go.
oh my gosh, it's crazy. Still that way now. But
Oh
you know,
wow.
had a good time go kart racing, but finally got into the cars. Like I say, around 15. I remember driving my dad's Chevrolet pickup with an open trailer with my race car on the back. I could drive my car. I could drive it to the racetrack, but he had to be with me because I only had my permit. So he would ride with me. We would take the car to the racetrack, and he was driving for somebody else, so it was fun. We'd park beside him, and we would race. So obviously, some great memories. That I'll cherish forever. I got to race with my dad the first couple of years racing street stocks. So me and him out there racing. So that was pretty neat. First win I ever got in a street stock. He finished second.
Wow.
So that was pretty cool. So and then
At,
just from there,
at Lancaster.
yeah, at Lancaster. Yep. Um, and then just from there, man, I got the sand. There was some guys watching me. People called them the Sandwood because their last name was Monorano, so it was easier to say Sandwood because they owned a company called the Sandwood company. So they sold used cars and had turkey
Out of
barns.
Camden, right?
Yeah, out of Camden. So they kind of took me in and just took a chance on me, and some things happened. They put me in a crate late model, and kind of from there, it took off. Obviously, there was a little stint before that. A guy named Steve Davis. You remember Steve Davis? I know you do,
Yeah.
Jason.
Yeah.
So he put me in a car. They were like building their own chassis at the time, kind of a 2-man operation, just playing around. I drove for him several races, and then like I say, just not too long after that, got hooked up with the Sandwood guys and raced for them for. It's so crazy. Raced for them for a few years, and it's funny. We ran crates, and then they were like, "Man, we ain't gonna do anything else." And then 2 years would go by, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna run limiteds, like some steelhead stuff." And then they're like, "But that's all we're gonna do." And then about 2 years later, they're like, "I was like, man, you think we ever try a super?" They're like, "Nah, we won't ever do that." About 2 years
Oh,
later, they got a super motor. So, um, man, I was real fortunate to be able to drive for them guys. Great group of guys, and
they were.
kind of, yeah, kind of helped me get to where I'm at now with Wesley. Honestly,
I was gonna ask you that too. I was gonna wait on later on. Yeah. But were you before Chad Paxton? It was
no,
Chad Paxton, then you in that car, right?
yeah, Chad Paxton, then me.
Okay.
That's
How
right.
did you and Wesley hook up?
So one of the guys one of the Sandwood guys that were helping us, those guys were kind of ready to start slowing down, and to be honest with you, uh, one of the guys, they had pretty much told me, they said, "Look, man, we're just doing this for you. Um, when you're done racing, we're gonna be done racing," and they were fortunate enough to let me race for a long time, even when they were probably ready to kind of be done, and they. We started buying, or they one of the, like I say, one of the backers. We started buying parts from Wesley. He kind of built a relationship with Wesley. We started buying some parts from him because they're not that far down the road. And then that kind of went into, all right, Wesley's going to do our shocks, and then we just building that relationship, and then they really one of the guys, like I say, there was 3 guys altogether, 2 brothers and a son that kind of made up that the guys that kept that car up. And they, like I say, they were really ready to be out. And the youngest, the son, he had kids that were getting older. They were playing travel ball, stuff like that. So I get it. I totally get it. I got kids too. And it just worked out. The old man kind of worked it out with Wesley, and we'll have to hear that story one day. But basically, the old man was like, "Hey man, I got some motors." Wesley's like, "Obviously, I can't afford these motors. They're way too expensive. Any supercars." And but Wesley's like, I could probably keep a car up. So that was kind of how it all started out with Wesley. And here we are. I think I don't even want to lie to you, 5th or maybe 6th year driving for Wesley now,
Yeah.
which is pretty crazy.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
So I got a question for you, Ben. Out of all these southern tracks within this closed down around our area, like South Carolina, North Carolina, which one would you bring back?
Ooh.
Oh man. Yeah, oh man, you put me on the spot there.
Well, I remember you were awful good at Boom City, so
yeah, I mean, obviously, Fayetteville would be one of the ones on top of the list because obviously, I swear I got my first super win at.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I think he outran us that night.
It got there. I mean, and the limited stuff that place taught me a lot with the sand and the dirt, man.
Yeah.
Man, that place taught me how to conserve tires. But
you and Willie used to be the show there.
yeah, oh yeah, Willie was tough. Then they had their steelhead or their limited program. I tell you, it wasn't guys just running limiteds. Like those guys could have ran supers, and they had a stout field of limiteds for sure.
Yeah,
There were a bunch of good guys there. If it wasn't Fayetteville, I mean, it'd be hard to not bring up I-77 Speedway with it being right down the road. You know, that would be one I would consider to maybe resurrect if I had the chance.
Did you ever make it to I-20?
So wasn't there a go-kart track beside I-20?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I raced go-karts there, but never a car.
Oh man, did you ever see a race at I-20 back in the day?
No, I
Oh
didn't.
Ben, oh God, Ben, Ben.
Yeah,
I never got to go there either.
Yeah, I seen, like I say, seeing the shape of it, it looked like it was a pretty cool joint.
Let me tell you something, Ben. That was one of the best tracks, not only in the Southeast, but I put that right up with Fairbury. That was one of the best tracks in the country. It really was. That place was awesome. That place was absolutely awesome. My God, that place was great. Ben, why are you on here? Why don't you tell us about your War of Outlaw victory at Livonia and how that went that night and how you took it all in and everything? We watched it on TV, man. Me and Dawn were, whoa, Big Ben.
Yeah. Man, so to tell you about that, I first got to start the whole weekend. We had like a whole weekend planned out. We were gonna race. I don't want to lie to you. Was it Thursday, Friday?
Livonia, Lancaster, and Cherokee.
Yeah, so I think it started at Cherokee. Was that on like a Thursday? Yeah. Was a World Outlaw race Thursday at Cherokee?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. And then Friday was Livonia. Saturday was Lancaster. Mm-hmm. Sunday was back to Gaffney. So we had that whole weekend planned. We were going to run that. So that's where I got to start the story off. We went to Gaffney, dude, and I don't know what happened. It was an off night. We didn't even make the show.
Really?
No, the night before, if you pull the stats up at Gaffney on Thursday, we did not make the feature. Missed the whole show. Wow. Wesley probably, I'm going to be honest with you, Wesley, everybody's probably so upset. Nobody talked to each other. And I was so scared to say, we were all, I guess we were just dumb enough to go to the next track. Like, why would we go to we didn't even make the show. Why are we going to go to, why are we gonna go down to Georgia and run Livonia when we didn't even make show in Gaffney in our backyard?
Wow.
But we didn't make it, so we all drag ourselves down to Livonia with our, with our tail tucked behind us, and we get down there, and it was crazy. It was almost like a blur, but we just, you know, I guess we compartmentalized, put it behind us, and it's just like I say, you can never say it enough, but racing is a true humbling sport. We go
It
down
is
there.
that, ain't it, Ben? It is that.
We go down there. We feel pretty good in practice. I definitely, that was the year Overton, bro. Overton was hot, right? Uh,
The stream, he basically ruled Eldora.
yeah, and
Yeah.
and we were going to Georgia in his backyard,
hmm
and I mean he's hot, and we got Shepherd down there. I mean we got all the World Outlaw guys down there. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Shepherd was in the one car, right?
Yep, sure was. I walked in Big Blue at Lancaster that weekend.
That's right. So I mean, all them guys are down there. I remember, I like, Overton's a real nice guy. I talked to him here and there, and I remember showing him. My tie, my right rear tire, how I had it cut up, and I said, "What do you think about it?" He says, "Too cut up." I was like, "Well, honestly, in the way that the rules were, I think they were like making us stay on the same right rear as we qualified on, as a hard right rear." And I was like, "Look, dude, I'm trying to make the show. I didn't make the show last night. I don't even care. I got to make it in before I worry about anything else." So, man, we qualify good, get on the front row of a heat, win the heat. Next thing you know, we pull, I don't know, the one or the two,
I think two.
Pull
If I remember
two.
that right.
And man, it was crazy. I don't even know how to say. We got out front, and obviously in the dirt around here, it gets gritty and dirty sometimes. So getting out front was huge, and just got out front, man. And dude, I didn't be completely honest with you. I didn't know how many laps the race was. Like I'm usually that's not me, but I promise you, my head was so outside of just like I got to make it in. I didn't know how many laps it was. I didn't know how much it paid. I didn't care until I rolled around there. Like we won. I rolled around there. Like I just raced my guts out till I seen the checker flag, and
Oh wow.
pulled around there. Didn't even know what even the check was gonna say. I really didn't care. Obviously, and
Money don't matter
was-
now. Money don't matter, Ben.
it was just
It's
crazy.
all about prestige anyway, right?
But I did get to tell Overton after the race, I had to, I'll never, I may never get that chance again. So I looked at him, I said, "Man, maybe you should have cut your tire up a little bit more." But I did get to tell him that.
That's so funny.
But no, that was a great.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I can see Overton over there with a phone camera. Oh, how you get that tire cut?
Yeah,
That's funny. That's funny as hell right there.
yeah.
Oh my god!
It was a good time though, man, and we went on to man, we went to Lancaster the next night. It was crazy. We're on our high, right? And we shouldn't get beat at Lancaster. Man, Rambo comes down there. I can't get by him. Rambo can make a car, man. Y'all don't understand.
Why? He can make it wide.
Oh my goodness.
He can
And
make it real big. He can make it real big.
I raced, obviously, when I got into super racing, obviously Rambo, I mean, obviously he's raced for a long time, good, especially around these parts, man. And you wanted to talk about making a car wide. He can make one wide. I couldn't get by him. And he ended up outrunning me at Lancaster, and we were just like, man, we should have been able to win. I say should have been able to win, but felt like we were gonna have a really good shot. And then we did, but I could not get by Rambo the next night. But it was awesome, surreal. I mean, I'm hoping we're obviously gonna try again. Every chance we get, if MoDOT has an outlaw race, it's hard to get them around here again. They kind of have slipped away from this right in our backyard. So we are going to try to go back to MoDOT. I'm hoping they have one, and we'll run with them there. And I don't know, maybe
October 10th and 11th, Ben.
October 10th and 11th. We'll be there for sure.
All right,
Now-
y'all. I didn't ask enough. Y'all asked some questions.
So Ben, you might be the best person to answer this question. We've talked about on this show grassroots racing, local racing. What do you think is the state of the grassroots local level currently, especially in late models?
Yeah. So talking about your local late models. I don't, man.
Let's talk
I
about
don't.
Saturday, bro. Let's talk about Saturday.
Oh, we
Adam
talk.
brought it up. Let's open
Oh,
that.
we
Let's
talking
open the
about.
can up, bro. What about
Okay,
Saturday,
yeah,
man?
we talking about super racing. I was
Yeah.
thinking. I know we was talking about like our limited program stuff like that.
No, we don't talk. No, we don't talk crate on here, bro. Come on, Ben.
Well, hey, we were talking. I didn't know we
Ben,
was talking
why the
about.
hell do I talk about crate race?
Oh man, I don't. If we just call it what it is, man, it was obviously a bust. I don't, and I can't. I mean, I talked a little bit about it with Wesley and other people, and like just trying to put my finger on it is tough. I don't know.
Oh,
Obviously, it was bad. I mean, obviously, Lancaster. It's hard to get a full field at Lancaster anyway. I mean, I say for some reason, but obviously, people say why they say it's tough on motors there and stuff like that. And I'll tell anybody like, hey, if they keep doing the track like they did Saturday, we were like a second and a half off of like the track record. So like, I mean, it
yeah,
was slower.
it was slower. It was good, right? It was.
Yeah,
Well, I can say good racing, but you checked out. But
yeah,
if we had more cars there, it'd probably been a damn good race.
yeah.
Here's what I'm worried about, Ben. Here's what I'm worried about. If David Yandel, who is a fixture in the Color Class Series, you know this.
Mhm.
If Monroe's a baseball throw from Lancaster.
Yeah,
He goes all the way to Duck River Bend to run an ultimate Southeast race. Come on, bro. Where
yeah.
are we at, bro? Where are we at?
I don't. I said the same. I said the exact same thing because we were at the shop. We kind of knew earlier in the week, just being friends with, we're friends with everybody. We're friends with the series and all that. And we were talking and we knew it was going to be tough this week for whatever reason. And I had asked about, Yandel. And, when we seen him on Race Monitor or whatever it was, or My Race Pass, and he was at Duck River, it blew my mind because, yeah, you're right. He's right up the road, literally, you know, half a tank of gas, he could have made it there and back home. So I don't know. I don't know what it is. It wasn't good, and I know it's not good for the series. It's not good for the track. I've already heard, and the bad. I mean, you tell me, Jason, that the crowd looked good. I thought the crowd looked really good,
It
but
was
now,
packed. I wasn't
yeah,
gonna say it wasn't World of Outlaw hot the front
no,
pack, but it was a
no,
damn good crowd.
yeah, it was a good crowd in the stands.
If
And
the
and after,
postman is there, Ben, that's a damn good race, bro.
yeah, I don't know, man. I don't. I'm at a loss really for why it was all so bad. I wish I wish I had a pulse on it, but I honestly don't. I don't know.
You haven't heard. There's no buzz. You haven't heard. Is it the track? Joey and Marion are some great people. So I
Yeah.
can't see. I can't see it being a series.
Well,
I
I know.
can't.
Well, so backing up to kind of like my first statement, I know that people don't want to come down. It's so big. They say it's tough on equipment, tough on motors, and all that. So I don't know, man. I mean, look, I'm a homer, and I would be okay with them if it's gonna make more cars come. Look, man, just bite the bullet and shorten the track some. I still, I don't think you don't lose, don't lose the track because you don't want to shorten it. Is my opinion. And
Can I?
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I got a question. You talking about shortening the racetrack? I know how good you were at Boom City when Jim had everything. When they shortened that racetrack, to me, the racing wasn't the same. I mean, could that be a fear if you would shorten the racetrack up? Because look, they shortened Smoky Mountain up, and the racing is still the same way.
Yeah,
So, I mean, I don't know what the answer is to, because I mean, I'm surprised it was 9 cars.
yeah.
And I
I
mean,
mean,
it's
yeah, it
yeah,
wasn't good.
and we talk about this. Me and a buddy of mine, Taylor, he's on our show on Tuesday nights. You go to County Line, and you're gonna have 20 late models, whether it's super, whether it's crates or the limited program. You're gonna have every week at County Line. They're gonna have 20 cars. as far as late models, and I just don't get it to where man, I'm telling you, we're struggling, and I don't see our sport go away, especially in the South. That's where this is where it started.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean it's honestly had me stumped. The past because I've showed up at Fayetteville within a year or two ago, and man, it's like I don't know what happened, but everybody and their mama came, and there'd be 36 cars,
Yeah.
and it's like
Yeah,
so I don't know. It's so uh, I wish I knew, but man, I honestly I'm stumped.
Here's another thing too, Ben. With Coleman Farms coming on board with Carolina Clash, I swear I was looking for 18 or 20 on Saturday, bro. I was 18 or 20, and when I walked in that pit gate, that long walk to the pit gate, and I saw nothing. I went on TikTok. I went on TikTok live, and I saw that grassy area where it should be haulers, nothing but grass and that dirt bank. I said, "Oh my God, we are in trouble tonight."
Yeah, I know. I like I say
Ben,
I had kind of got the word earlier in the week, and I was like, man, it ain't gonna be good.
Ben. I want to know why David Yenna went to Dirt River, man. That's what I want to know.
Yeah,
Is he running? Is he gonna run Ultimates full
I'm
time? What is
assuming.
he doing, bro?
Yeah, that's the only thing. I will say that whatever he commits to, he will commit to. So I'm just the only thing I could assume is he committed to those guys. And man, when he decides to do something, he goes for it.
Does Ultimate have a full schedule?
Yeah, their
I mean,
schedule is out.
okay. I mean,
And they're all over, man. They're all over Florida.
Yeah, they're all over the place. Honestly,
Yeah,
like it'd be hard. I mean, it'd be hard for us. I'm a working guy. I mean, Wesley's you know
ain't no
running the
way, man.
store.
Ain't
Yeah,
no way. You go over to the Panhandle of Florida, man. That black water. Come on, bro.
that's the Castro 100.
It's not that far now. If you like the
Oh,
oil rig, if you like the
uh,
oil rig on the Panhandle side, the Panama City or Van Halen, Panama.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Leave the singing to me, Jason.
I'm sorry.
Leave the singing to me.
My bad. My bad. All
um,
right, Ben. Give me a preview for MoDOT, bro. What we got going on Friday, bro?
man, I I am very obviously impressed with all the things I've seen and heard about that place. So hey, fingers crossed that place races half as good as it looks. We're gonna be just fine. But
Did you go? Did you go to the old MoDOT, Ben? Sorry. Did you go to the old MoDust?
yeah, I actually had won a super race there.
Oh,
Uh
you did.
yeah. Won a super race there. Um
Wow.
yeah, at that place it felt like it was hard to get a hold to back then.
Yeah.
But, but no, I'm
If you can see the track.
yeah, I mean, hey, hopefully it's better.
That sounds like Carolina Speedway.
Oh,
Man.
bro, it was twice as worse. It was twice as worse, bro. I remember Ben, were you racing that one night? McDowell was leading, and they had a caution come out, bro, and it looked like smoke. It was the craziest thing, Sniper and Adam. There was dust just in 3 and 4. Everything else was pretty clear, but it looked like thick black smoke, bro. I ain't never seen it like that. It just hovered. And then when the caution was over, what song they put on the radio? I mean, on the PA system. I can see clearly. The rain is cold. I'm about dying, bro. I said, "Oh my god." Okay, yeah, that
Mm-mm-mm.
happened.
See, that sounds like an announcer that knows what he's doing. So-
Yeah,
Amen.
top of his game. Top of his game. Top of his game.
Hey, well, my expectation. I mean, man, going down there, there's gonna be some good. Obviously, there's a pretty heavy list coming. So, man, if we could put a top 10 up, I'd be tickled to death.
There you go. Make the show at least, Ben. All right.
Oh yeah,
Don't make us look bad, bro.
first
I,
thing
Make
is
the
make
show.
the show.
There you go.
I think he's being very modest. I think he'll get a top 5.
We'd be tickled. We'd be tickled for sure. But We gonna give it all we got. That's for sure.
Tell Kent to cut them tires, sipe them, baby, to just get them ready. Let's go.
I tell him to work on them good.
There you go, baby. Hey, how many guys right now that you know of are in the Page Posse?
Oh man, there's honestly more than. Well, I don't know. I guess that's I don't know what you consider the Page Posse.
Well, because when I went to the Winter Freeze, I see Tribble.
Yeah.
I said, damn, he done dipped in the back in the damn crate racing a little bit because you got White Coffee, you got Tribble, 50. Is 50 Shades still Page Posse?
No, nah. I think he's still not quite. He ain't on Shocks no more, but he does. I think a lot of other stuff. Yeah. But that's okay.
Okay.
If he wants to come back, he can come back.
Okay, we'll go with arms. Okay.
Yeah.
You got Beckham. You got.
Yeah.
What am
Man.
I missing?
Well, Jeremy before his new ride.
That's right. Oh yeah. By the way, you need to get on Wesley. I see the new Page hat, bro.
Yeah, the all black one.
Yes.
Oh, that's my favorite one. The all black.
Bro, hook a brother up. Come on, Ben.
We got old Adam Yarborough in there.
That is right. Yeah, he's Page Posse. That is right.
Yeah.
Yes. Is Billy Hicks Page Posse?
No. No. You know, old Michael Rouse, he's a good one.
Michael Rouse is Page Posse?
Yeah, he's from up my way. Yeah, the Sweet Potato Express.
That's right.
Michael Rouse is Page Posse. I did not know that.
Hey, Jason, anytime you see a big WP, that's usually Page Posse.
Well, I don't see Michael Rouse that often, man. That's why I didn't know he was Page Posse. I had no idea.
Yeah, he's up my way.
Oh,
so
I know what
WP
is, baby. Don't you? Oh, I know what that is.
Yeah.
That's Page Posse.
So I wish I had. Seen Racing Jason. You gonna be at Modoc Friday. You going?
Is the Pope Catholic?
Oh hell!
Hey, I heard you called in sick Friday, Jason. Is that right?
No. Actually, I was going to, but I make sure there's no bugs in here. I told him the day I had a doctor's appointment. I had to leave at 10.
Oh, Jason, Jason, what did I say? What condition did you have?
Anal glaucoma. In other words, man, anal glaucoma. I just can't see my ass going to work.
There you go. I've done that a couple of times.
Got anal glaucoma.
Right.
Oh my god.
Well,
that's a sniper thing.
Yeah, definitely. That's a good. I love it.
You're welcome.
So Ben, just a couple more questions here for you. Besides the Carolina Clash and some of the local racing, is there any other plans that you have for 2026, especially with some of the other series that are out there?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, kind of like what we hit on. Want to run some races at Modoc, so we can run there when obviously when some other series come. Like Outlaws. If we get a chance, we may go to. We got some on the list, and it's kind of just a question mark. It kind of depends. Honestly, depends on if we're running good and we're all feeling good. It makes it a lot easier.
Just don't go to that trap me and you were talking about, bro. You don't want to go there, man. I'm telling you, you do not want to go there. But you might do good there since you're so good at Lancaster, but I would not go there, bro.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Man, that place is beautiful though.
It is. Okay, it's sceneristic. It's scenery. I get it.
Okay.
I get it. But you gonna go there and tear your shit up, son.
I would Swainsboro's always on the list. Maybe Sonoya is always on the list. It's just kind of a question mark though. If we're doing good, love to go. We've been to Sonoya a few times, Swainsboro a few times. Them are fun tracks to be not too far away from us. Oh, we got it. Like I say, kind of another one question on there. I want to go to East Alabama. That's I That's I mean, I think, man, it's big, it's fast. I think I would enjoy it.
Yeah.
I think you need to bring yourself down to Talladega in April and run
I
that.
didn't told him. April 24th,
Yeah.
23rd,
I,
24th. I didn't
I,
told him.
I volunteer Racing Jason to do your tires.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord, no. We don't want that, man. We want you to win. We want you to go. We want
No,
to make the show, all right?
no. Look, I love seeing you rip around Lakeview too. So I mean, you do a hell of a job there.
Yeah, I mean, we like I say, we got to. I wouldn't mind. Like, it's not off the. It's not per se off the plate for us to maybe go there. Just the stars would have to align.
I
I
think you
tell
do
you,
good at Talladega.
I'd love to take. I mean, obviously, you hear mixed things about this one, but I want to take the 16 to Eldora. That's not saying that that's
Yeah,
not saying it's gonna happen, but I want it to happen. Uh,
Hey,
you
let me
just
tell the story. Let me tell the story. I'm gonna blow y'all's mind. So me and Dorpound, we were at the motel. We were at the motel. We were checking in the motel. Guess who comes walking down the hall? Ben Watkins and Wesley Page. What the hell?
no, so
What?
let me tell my story.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
We drive. What is it? 8 or 9 hours
Mm-hmm.
in the middle of the night to another state. We get a hotel room. Get up the first person that I see. The first person I see is Racing Jason. Like
I'm sorry.
we drove 8 or 9 hours, and literally the first person I see. So that was
Poor
pretty cool.
guy.
I was
Poor
like, wow.
guy.
We
I know, right? Come on, with us, South Carolina had a run into me. Damn, man, my whole weekend's spoiled now, right, Ben?
hey,
You just spoiled my whole weekend, man. What the hell? And you were driving for that Hatcher guy, weren't you?
yeah, Hatcher, really, man, super nice guy.
How did that come about?
I think for some reason his normal driver, the Rooster, what's his name?
Oh, Dustin Linville.
Yeah, for some reason I think he had something come up, and pretty sure Wesley does his shots, and somehow, uh, you know, something got brought up and was like, "Hey, you think he could come?" It was like short notice, and so Wesley called me. I'm like, "How do you say no to that?" You know?
Exactly,
So,
right? You got the
yeah,
opportunity of a lifetime to drive for Eldora and drive to
yeah,
Eldora.
yeah, for
Well,
sure.
I tell you, one of the prettiest race cars, one of the sharpest race cars I remember being had with it was black, that neon yellow and white. That was a
Yeah,
badass looking race car.
Yeah.
yeah,
But no, don't change the name. I love white race cars.
Oh yeah, I love white. Yeah, yeah.
So the next morning, so we went to the racetrack, everything. So the next day, we were eating breakfast. Who comes chills with us eating breakfast? The whole Page posse, man. That was freaking awesome. We were like, dang it, this is freaking cool. South Carolina, baby, let's go.
Did you offer to pay for it?
It was free.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, it was free. One day it wasn't continental, but that was intercontinental. That eggs, that grill. I mean, we had the whole nine, son. That was
You think
intercontinental breakfast.
You think Jason was gonna be in a hotel that you had to pay for breakfast?
Hey, let me tell you. I got a Racing Jason story from last year at Talladega. 2 o'clock in the morning, and you see Domino's Pizza pull up there. That's that
That's
guy.
the only thing you could get around there, though, at that time.
Hey Ben, after a rain out.
He had his speaker cranking. It was 12 o'clock at night. He's outside. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Outside at Talladega.
Oh
Everybody, I'm telling you, bro, man, that was classic.
hey Ben, the rain outs are hell now. I would say the rain outs can be hell, bro.
Oh man.
Well, Ben, it's been a pleasure having you on. Good luck with the 2026 season. Good luck this weekend. I know Race and Jason will be there supporting you. And do you have any social plugs or anything for people to follow you on social media?
Yeah, well,
No. No, I've been trying to get Twitter for the last 5 years, bro. Come on, man, get with the program, Ben.
Hey, what about some merch? You got some merch?
I do have some. Man, we just we're just doing it all from the trailer. But so if somebody wants a shirt, come on down, see me at the trailer.
You got new ones?
I got the ones. I mean, I got the ones from last year. Is that you got that one?
Yes. Come
Man,
on,
look. I gotta get rid of these. Look, I'm a small guy. I gotta get
All right.
most of these gone. Give me some new ones. But
All right.
yeah. I mean,
XL, send me what XL Friday. All right.
All right. I got some XLs, but now I'm on Facebook. Racing Jason gets on to me because I'm inactive on my Twitter or X, on Instagram sometimes. So
Oh my God, you
what was
Look,
killing this
Ben's
man over
great.
block, unfollow,
what
unlike.
is that too? Is that too young for Racing Jason?
Look, Racing Jason's the only person I ever seen say, I hate Facebook, but post 82 times.
Why does he not like Instagram?
I know I don't know, he hates Facebook, but he posts 82 times.
But that's how I keep up with him. So I'm glad he posts, but he hates it. Man.
Oh my God! Wow. Woo.
Well,
You still got me hurting.
You gotta love the guy.
Good luck, and we'll have you back on hopefully soon, talking about another win.
I appreciate it, man. Y'all keep doing y'all's thing. I appreciate y'all having me on. I enjoy watching you, and we'll stay tuned.
Yeah, man.
Right, sir.
Take care of yourself.
Have a good night. Thank you
Bend
again.
it, don't bend it, Ben. Let's go.
Let's go. See you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ben Watkins. Oh, what a great interview.
Jason, how many bush lattes have you had?
None.
Oh, good Lord.
I need a
Jesus.
cigarette right now. I need a cigarette bad.
Well, we got a couple more things we got to get through here.
Mm-hmm.
And it is our favorite time of the show where we dive into a certain person's notebook. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Jason's notebook. It's Racing Jason's notebook time here, and yes, I finally got a video made for that as well.
How about that? Wow.
Hold on,
Adam coming out the box, bro.
Hold on. That just scared the shit right out of me. I didn't know what was going on.
I was waiting. I was making it a surprise for tonight. I finally got it done today, but I had to make that. So
I couldn't hear it because my dog on my it said unmute. You might listen to it. As soon as I did it, it went off. So
well, I need a new pair of drawers. I'm good to go.
I wish I heard it. Damn it! I think I'll watch the replay.
all right. Well, Jason, what do we got in the notebook tonight?
Well, like I mentioned earlier, Jay Tim is off the World of Outlaws. I hate that for him. Maybe come back bigger and stronger in 26. Lots happened since last time. Adam Cheeseburger and Josh Rice has split. I thought that marriage was going to last a while. I really did.
Isn't Josh
Yeah,
Rice? I hate to say this. Because Josh Rice is a very good driver, but isn't Josh Rice a little bit of a hothead? A little bit every now and again.
I guess he can. I guess all drivers, but
if you can back it up,
Josh
be hot.
Rice can be at times.
Mhm.
The thing about it too, Adam. What you just said. When you have too many hens in too many roosters in the hen house,
yeah,
and
maybe that I don't know. I can't say that's what happened, but
what can I say this? Didn't he work with Tyler Erb?
Yes, for years.
That's a hothead. But you talking about hens? Too many chiefs. Not enough Indians.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what we have with Overton last year, and now look at him. So I mean, you may see Rice. He may he's another one. If he has a good run, he'll keep those good runs going. So we'll see what happens.
What I would do if I was Josh Rice, I would go back to Rocket. Just saying, that's what he's better at. That's what he's known. He He's raced Rockets forever. Now, what's his second year to Longhorn now? I'm just saying. I think he'd be better off.
No. Honestly, I think he'd be better off in a Rocket.
Yeah.
Because to me, look, and I'm going to tell you like this, and certain chassis fit driver style. Look at Jimmy Owens. Look at
JD. Can you imagine? Can you see JD anything else but a set of Longhorn?
Well, he did. He won a World 100 and a Rocket for J.R. Smith.
That was Rumley crew chief. That was a horn.
No, sir.
Rumley was crew chief, bro. Rumley was crew chief. That was a horn.
Well, all I know it was Rocket. I had the shirt. It says XR1 on it.
Adam, Google that if you can. I'm telling that Rumley was turning the wrenches on it. You think Rumley and turn the wrenches on a Rocket? Come on, bro.
I'm just telling you.
Okay.
That's what my shirt.
We'll find that out. But
no,
I don't know. If I was Josh Rice, I would make a change, bro.
Yeah. No, look at Brandon Shepard. What happened to him? He went back and he's doing pretty good.
Yeah, even though he won a World of Outlaw championship in a Longhorn, but that was a very quiet year.
Please don't get that close again. I love you, Jason. You're my brother.
You're my man. What else we got here? Jeremy Steele. Let me tell you something, brother. Y'all better keep your eyes on Jeremy Steele, my brother. I think he's gonna be the next big thing. Now he's gonna be in Billy Hicks's car. Now let me ask you this. Raise your hand if you thought that Corey Hitchcock and Billy Hicks would have been lasted longer than at least got a Speed Weeks. I do. Y'all didn't think, come on, bro. Y'all can't sit and tell me, bro. Y'all gonna sit and tell me, bro. Come on, man.
I don't know enough about either one of them. Well, I mean, I know about Corey, but as far as Billy seems to be down to earth too. But like I said, man,
don't piss him off. Yeah.
No, but it's well, I saw that on Facebook. But it's all in how you. I mean, look, it's all how you mesh. If you don't have chemistry, then you're shut out of luck. Yeah. I mean, point blank.
Yeah, that's the key word, right? That's the key word. To go back what Adam said, you know what? That makes sense now with Cheeseburger and Josh White. Yes. Maybe there wasn't no chemistry. Yes.
No, because and look, let me tell you something. Going back, let's go back to the RTJ thing real quick. Like, his old crew chief coming back. Mm-hmm. I don't care. I don't care if you take off 6 weeks. You got to get the chemistry back because stuff changes in those cars within 6 minutes. Mm-hmm. So you think if you take a step away from a team for a year, it does take some time to get their chemistry back. Point blank.
Okay, I agree with that.
That's been proven.
But he's running better now. I think, like you said on ripping the lip, the other ripping the lip, a couple weeks ago, when he gets on that roll, man, you better watch out because he's gonna set the world on fire.
He is gonna set the world on fire. Mm-hmm. And I think the potential is there for Brandon Shepard to do it in the one car.
Yeah. I think when Rocket 1 gets rolling, they're gonna be rolling.
Yeah, and y'all know where I stand on that. But I wouldn't mind seeing it. I'm sorry, I would not mind seeing that.
What happened?
I wouldn't mind seeing that because we need it in our sport.
Can you say this clip, Adam, and play this on later? Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
It's already. Just by saying that, our little AI clip generator is going to clip Sniper saying that. So.
I just broke the internet.
Yeah.
Sniper,
oh my God, my phone! You melted my phone, bro. It's melting.
Oh my!
No, but what did I say when we first started the season on Ripping the Lip on Tuesday night? Mm-hmm. I said we needed that disparity of chassis to win. Mm-hmm. Whether it's an AK car, whether it's a Rocket car, whether it's a Longhorn, a Capital. Mm-hmm. I mean, look at Chris Ferguson. Mm-hmm. He was competitive. Mm-hmm. I mean, Smokey's got that Wales car on dialed in. So, I mean, that's what we needed, and we've needed it for a while. And I think that's one thing. If you start seeing all these different chassis come back, I think it will save the sport because you don't have to go out here and spend top of the line money to have a top of the line performance.
I just get tired of seeing 20 Longhorns in a 24 car field, man. That's all I get tired of. I'm sorry. I mean, I love everybody. I do. I love everybody. But man, when you got 21 chassis in a 24 car field, it kind of makes it kind of boring to me.
Well, I mean, you got to look at last year, and really that's where the damage was done. Because 2 years ago, who won the Lucas Oil Championship?
2 years
Wasn't a
ago.
Longhorn.
RTJ.
No,
2 years ago.
Oh yeah, it was a Longhorn. Yeah, it was
3
Huddy.
years. It was Huddy.
2 years.
Huddy beat out
yeah,
RTJ.
3 years ago. 3 years ago was Huddy.
Yeah, it might have been 3 years ago.
In the Rocket
but-
One. In the Rocket
Yeah, we're
One.
still thinking. Yeah, we're still in 2025 here.
Yeah. Still, we're
Yeah.
in 26 now. But
Yeah.
the thing is that last year in particular, Rocket really took a beating as
Yes.
a chassis, as a chassis company. I mean, it's just unfortunate because who won Lucas? A Longhorn. And who won the World of Outlaws? Longhorn. I mean, and it wasn't even close. It wasn't like a Rocket was right there in second, because in the World of Outlaws, who finished second? Actually, in the top four, there was not a single
Rocket.
Longhorn in the race for the championship. In the World of Outlaws, it was Bobby Pierce, Nick Hoffman,
Longhorn. And who was third? I forget who was third. Because Gustin and Infinity was fourth, right?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Lucas. Davenport was third, right?
Yeah, Davenport was third. So
that's right.
But in the Lucas,
then Lucas,
but in the World of both, when you're both premier national tours, when the top four were Longhorns and they pretty much won everything. How many wins did Bishop get last year?
I don't think he won any, did he?
He didn't win up
Farmer
City.
Yeah,
he won a World of
didn't win
Outlaw
5
race in
races.
Farmer City.
Yeah, but so last year really did the damage. Now with this XR2 and this new chassis for Rocket, it's seemingly getting better, because we saw at the end, towards the tail end of last year, Rocket put this new chassis on Dennis Erb Jr.'s car and a bunch of World of Outlaws, and they went to some show, Thursday night show that wasn't, super granddaddy race, but they learned a lot from that night. And then you started to see the speed back. Now this year, they've really put some resources in Brandon Shepard's car. It's clearly there. Now we need to see these other Rocket drivers start to do the same thing, because B-Shep wins everything. He's the factory car. What about customer cars? That is where it's going to become an issue.
And here's my thing. Say you have Infinity. They go out here and win the next 5 races. Well, guess who's going to get a phone call the following Monday? Hey, I got to get them. 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 So then you'll have 900 Infinities against 2,000 Rockets and 2,000 Longhorns.
It happens every year. Every year, Super Bowl racing.
It's all about, hey, I got to have the best and greatest thing at the time.
The new shiny toy.
But guess what? Sometimes them new shiny toys, they fall right back into the grasp, of reality, because reality is going to happen. Because I can tell you that Arpin gets outrun, he's going to hire somebody, and they're going to do their research. That's why they got engine.
Sniper.
Okay. The winter freeze, he froze up.
All right. But to back on Sniper's point here. Oh,
sorry about that.
There you are. All right.
We had a power outage here.
So to go on your point there. So again, which Rocket car has won in 2026 the most races? So
Herb. I would say Herb, right? Tyler Herb.
No, B-Shep. He won Volusia.
Oh yeah,
he won at Volusia. He won during Speed Weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got the most wins in the Rocket camp right now. So now what Rocket needs to start doing now that they know they have the speed, right? You got to keep on that, keep it on the factory car. But now they need to find the customers and go to their customer cars and say, this is what we're doing. Here's the data. Here's what we're doing. Here's the setup that we're running, and start really working those guys down, because no one's going to jump ship for Rocket if you're in a Longhorn. If it's only the factory car that's winning, if they're not seeing customer cars winning a lot more, they're not going to jump. They're never going to jump, because they can trust Longhorn, because there's not a, let's be real, there isn't a quote unquote Longhorn factory car. There's not, it's not like coming out of the Longhorn factory shop, right?
49. Oh, sorry.
I mean, yeah, but there's like 5 different drivers that we say are running a Longhorn factory car.
Well,
go ahead, Jason.
Well, going back to last year, everybody was talking about Overton was the Longhorn house car, and I kept saying it was RTJ all the way, man. No, this was year before last. That's right, it was year before last. Yeah. Last year, we decided, well, there is no Longhorn house car because Overton ain't doing crap, you know. So, you know, house car, Longhorn, you can pick 5 guys.
Yeah, you can, but that tells you how good the Longhorn is still today, because who's still winning?
Yeah, and here's my thing. I'm gonna go back to talk about Ferguson and that. What kind of chassis is it? It's
Stinger.
Stinger. How many Stinger chassis do we see on a weekly basis?
Well, now on a weekly basis, none.
Okay, so how many do we see at some of these big races? All right, is it competitive?
Yeah.
So, I mean, why aren't there more? You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why there's not more of. And let me tell you something. I don't understand what happened to Capital.
Well, they got Matt Dooley now to be the flagship driver. I was very surprised with Hunt the front jump ship. That really surprised me, man. I did not see that coming. I thought that was a marriage that's gonna last forever.
Yeah, I mean, and let me tell you something. I've seen how those cars, man, they're nice cars. So I don't know, man.
Expensive as hell.
Yeah, well, I mean, all of them are. I mean,
well, no, they're most expensive in a Horn. They the most expensive car out there. How about that? Who would have thought that?
Yeah, well, like I said, I just think that the more you had the disparity of chassis, shocks, all this stuff, I think that, you know, we're in a good spot. But I don't like to see. I'm a Longhorn guy from, you know, day one, and, you know, but I enjoy seeing competitive racing. So
I will. Oh,
there it goes again. I'm good to go though. Sorry about that, y'all. I don't know what's good. I must have forgot to pay.
I will say it's nice to see Brandon Shepard running so well, especially over the course of speed weeks. I mean, that's a long 4 weeks of 3 to 4 weeks of racing.
And he's a hell of a nice guy.
It's ridiculous.
You know,
they got to revamp. I posted on the Book of Faces. I don't know if y'all saw that on the Book of Faces. They need to revamp speed weeks, man. That's just way too damn long. That's just ridiculous long. That is crazy, idiotic wrong. Long.
I say we get a week. I say we get a week of Golden Isles. Go to Volusia for a week. Yeah, but I mean, dude, Golden Isles to me it was the gym.
So do we consider Volusia a part of speed weeks, because there's really a week break between the World of Outlaws there at Volusia, that second go around after the Dirt Car Nationals,
the Gator Nationals.
The Gator Nationals, to then Lucas Oil going on their speed weeks. There's a kind of a little bit of a break. Do we consider Volusia part of the Florida Georgia speed weeks?
I mean,
Volusia is speed weeks. If you ask me, that's Daytona. That's speed weeks right there. That is Daytona. Now, I will say this, Adam. The World of Outlaws got it right, because you know you're down there 2-3 weeks, and you can go back home or whatever. And Lucas is still down there racing. I mean, you mean to tell me, let's say Who went Wild West shootout and stayed there the whole time? Jake Troutman. Well, he'll race 1,000 days a week. I mean, yeah, 1,000 days out of a year if there was 1,000 days, you know.
What about the boy from Oregon? The boy from Oregon.
Preston Luckman. He went to Screven. He started off at Screven. How about that? Started off at Screven and went all the way down there. Yeah. But I don't know, Adam. The whole thing needs to be revamped, bro. That is just crazy.
Yeah.
And unless there's not too many Drake Troutmans in the world that want to race every day of the week. You know what I mean? There's not too many of them.
Mm-hmm. Well, I will say it was an impressive turnout because I feel like this year's was particularly long. I don't know. It just felt like there was just like, it just kept going and going. It was like,
it's because it started later.
That's true. It did start later this year. We were into February and went through halfway through February by the time we were done with Golden Isles.
Well, Lucas started later. That's why. Why they were still down there for over a damn month. Lucas wanted to start it later. Outlaws got it right. I'm sorry, Outlaws got it right. So I mean, when Lucas said, "All right, we're gonna come back and after Daytona, we're gonna run these two crap tracks," and what?
Yeah,
okay.
But now they got it right at Golden Isles.
Yeah,
they got it right at Golden Isles. Absolutely, they got it right at Golden Isles. Them two crap tracks down there, and I don't give a damn if they ever go back. To be honest with you, and if I was Lucas Oil, I wouldn't go back to that one track. I'd be like, man, you must have lost your damn mind.
Amen.
I love how you're avoiding saying the name. It's like Voldemort from Harry Potter. It's the track that shall not be named.
Well, here's my thing. Why give somebody like that any kind of airtime?
Publicity. Mm-hmm.
It doesn't deserve it.
Exactly.
I mean,
there's two names right now, Sniper, that do not need to be mentioned in the super late model world, and I give you two initials and that name.
And you know what? I'm being. If you've ever listened to me on Tuesday nights, you know I'm being very, very good here, because I would have a lot of things to say about that guy. Because to me, he's a piece of crap.
I agree with you that this track that shall not be named. The track is awesome. The track shape. I love the configuration. I love egg-shaped tracks.
Oh, I mean, great.
Okay.
Great racetrack.
All right, well, do something with it. Make it better.
Make it better. Because that is the one place, like when I started really investing myself into watching national late model tours and was subscribing to Flow Racing and Dirt Vision and stuff, I saw an overhead picture like taken from an airplane, and I went, this place is awesome. I mean, you didn't have to tell me that it was going to be crap racing. I just went, that is a cool track. Like, I don't care who you are, that place, I mean, you can look at that track and go, that is a true track of a driver's strengths, because you have two different sides of the racetrack that you have to take entirely different. You can't take it the same way like you can at most racetracks across the United States. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Just needs a new owner, needs new track prep, needs a whole lot of new everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amen.
Yeah.
If you get that track love, it'll be just. It'll be perfect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And throw shithead out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Jason, I like the way how the tracks in the logo, Adam. That's pretty cool, man. That is pretty neat. I like that.
Yeah. So Jason, what else do we got in your notebook here?
Oh gosh, Adam. Now this was depressing too. We were talking to Ben about so much stuff. I didn't want to bring this up to Ben. We were on there for I knew he had stuff he had to do. Adam, the American Racing Super Late Model Series that was supposed to take place in the Carolinas this year has folded before it got started.
Yep.
So there's no more American Racer Late Model Series here in the Southeast.
I don't get how the hell you do that.
From what I was told Saturday, they couldn't get no tracks to run on that. I don't know what the hell that means, because I'm pretty sure there's 20 tracks right now will die that have a Super Late Model race.
Didn't I say last night? Here's how you fix that. Here's how you fix it. You take these racetracks that don't have anything, don't have a whole lot. Dixieland, you got your Travelers Rest, you got your Sumters, Modoc. Go to places like that. I mean, don't go to your racetracks just, let's go to let's go to Volusia. Let's go to go to racetracks that don't have I mean that's where grassroots racing is where it started.
And that was to be
So
that's what really kills me, Sniper. That was a grassroots series right there, man.
yes,
Saving drivers with tires, American Racer. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That would have been awesome. That would have been awesome.
If I had to just guess, as somebody who's put on events, who runs events and stuff, not in the motorsports world, but in other realms, could have came down to sponsorship too. I mean, it is so difficult. Some tracks, they don't, they're not willing to pay a ton of money to bring a series like that. They're just not.
It also has to do with these drivers that's on tire deals with Hoosier.
Yeah. I mean, when majority of your super late model drivers are Hoosiers
Contracted.
Me for one,
it makes it hard.
Yeah, me for one, I would have loved to see the series to give these guys that wants to drive supers a chance.
And you know damn well the stands would have been packed any damn way for that, bro. A super late model race. Come on, man.
Friendship.
It would have been packed.
They could have went to Friendship, to Tazewell. I mean, Natural
Cherokee.
Bridge. Yeah, Cherokee. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Carolina. I get they Lakeview. I get they 5 or 6 more, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man.
You could take 5 racetracks or 6 racetracks in that series and make it a successful series. You don't need no more. Give me 6 racetracks and let's run the series out of it. Because look at the I-95 series used to run up this way. Mm-hmm. For a long time, that was a very successful series.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't get it, man. I don't know.
I folded before I even got started, bro. Oh my god, man, that is depressing. Oh my god.
I can't believe maybe they just need another year to kind of recollect themselves, kind of figure out the financial side of it. Because I mean, let's be real, running a tour is not cheap. It is not the cheapest thing in the world. So
I get it. But Adam, the guy who's gonna run this is running Blue Ridge, and look what the hell he's done with Blue Ridge, Sniper.
Yeah,
Jason Smoot can turn. He can mold anything and make it a pot of gold. I'm telling you, Jason Smoot is a very smart businessman.
Here's my thing. Look at the cars at Lancaster versus Lakeview Saturday night. Yeah. And he's running. Ain't that where Blue Ridge ran?
Yeah.
There you go. I mean, that's just what I'm saying. I mean, if you have a promoter that can promote his ass off, you'll have success. Mm-hmm. If you don't promote, you will not have nothing.
Well, you gotta take this consideration too, Sniper. You got a $10,000 motive of 3,500 and a damn 50,000 motive for 5. So I mean, you got math. Math.
Yeah. My thing is, I'm impressed with this coming up weekend as far as the purse at Modoc and Cherokee. You got a chance to win $30,000 if you win both.
Wow.
God, I cannot wait.
Jason's ready. He's like,
give
me to the track already.
I am more excited about that race at Modoc than I am any other race this weekend.
Amen.
Amen.
I
just as far as watching it on TV.
Oh yeah, streamed on Flow, by the way, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Well, Jason, do you have any more things in that notebook?
Oh, let me double check there, Adam.
He probably can't read his own writing.
You know, I got light. I love my new lot, bro. I love my new lot. Well, it's been a while since we've been on here, Adam. I mentioned Coleman Farms is going to sponsor kind of class series. Matt Dooley, I said a little while ago, was to be the Capital race car flagship. Now View Speedway in Tennessee, which is now being auctioned off. Sniper, that's confirmed.
Yeah, remember I said that.
Well, you said it wasn't, or somebody said it wasn't on the show. I don't know.
Yeah, I read what it said on the Facebook.
How about Clanton? How about Adam? How about Clanton goes down to Australia and won a doggone super late model race in a Warrior? How about that?
Yeah, those guys. Hey, and shout out to Australia. They love their track racing down there.
They do.
Even though they're big sprint car and not in midget dirt midget type crowd down there, they go crazy for those super late models.
Yeah.
You know, I would.
Have y'all seen some of these racetracks down there? These places are gems.
They're awesome.
But some of them damn late models are ugly as hell.
Oh, that's some damn. That's New Zealand. That's what there's saloons.
Yeah, but
go ahead, Al.
Australia is a huge dirt track market. Actually, Flow Racing a couple years ago used to actually broadcast a lot of the dirt track racing down there. Granted, it was mainly sprint cars and midgets that they were running. They were running on old rugby fields. Like it was awesome too. Like it was really good racing. But you know, in the high limit sprint car series has been down there. Have now raced there the last couple of years. They draw in. I mean, they're packed out crowds. It's great to see it on an international level. And we're seeing guys like Shane Van Gisbergen, who's in NASCAR, who drove Super V8 cars down in Australia, was a 3-time champion. He raced a dirt non-wing car. So he, you know, and look at where he's at now. He's at the top level of motorsports racing in NASCAR and is becoming a very prominent driver. Scott McLaughlin in the IndyCar series did dirt track racing down in Australia, did the the V8 supercar series, was a champion of that, and now is racing in the IndyCar levels. So, I mean, there's some good drivers coming out of Australia to keep an eye on.
What was that? What was that guy? Drove to 31.
Oh, Cobb Light.
Yeah, I miss that guy. He was a firecracker.
Mm-hmm.
He was a firecracker. So
I do too. I love Cobb Light. I like Paul Stubber.
Yeah. So, Adam, if I could have just 1 second, and Jason, if Jason's okay with you, I wrote a post on X a couple weeks ago, and it seems to be getting a lot, you know, of stuff. What I posted was make an impact. Wake up on a Saturday morning, pack your cooler, pack your car, and take a kid or something to a race. And I just want to say, I want to say that so people can see the face and stuff. And I want them to know that any positive impact you put on a kid's life, do it. Because if we don't have put them there, then our sport's gone. Mm-hmm. So just think, we were talking about how we fix our sport. Get the kids out there, get them off the damn place, get them off the PS5s and the telephones. Put the asses on a stool or something, and let's let them watch the race. And you know, that's what I want to see that happen, because I don't want to see our sport go away.
Yep. Amen. Yep. Well said. Well said.
Well said. I got a final note, a final thing for the notebook that we have not addressed because we're late model people. We don't talk a lot about other forms of racing like sprint cars, but this past weekend at Kendale Speedway, a official was tragically had a tragic accident, fortunately passed away, and it was awesome to see the just the whole dirt track community come together on that. You know, it was kind of a moment of, hey, we deal with a dangerous sport, and that came to life unfortunately this weekend. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family, and of course, they're going to take some time to obviously process this. The World of Outlaw Sprint Car Series obviously postponed that race after this accident, and you know, it just became another realization. Hey, we work in a very dangerous sport still. No matter how safe we make it, there's still that possibility of tragedy. And so that's just want to make that kind of known, even though we don't really deal with the sprint car world. That really hit hard for a lot of people across the board. So definitely just something to mention, something to think about always when you're at a racetrack. You know, say a prayer for those drivers, say a prayer for the officials and everything. There's a reason why we do it. There's a reason why there's an invocation before every single race. And
amen.
So boys, that's Jason's notebook. We're going to get, at one point, we're going to have like 5 pages on this notebook one night.
I don't write that much because I got the ADD stuff, so I'm done.
Yeah.
I just pops in my head. I
got writer's cramp, man.
But see, that's why it's your notebook, Jason.
Yeah. I can see snipers will be sniper slide jobs or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, here we go. Final part of the show here. Upcoming races. So obviously we got Moondock this weekend on Flow Racing, and then the World of Outlaws late model series heads to the Magnolia Motor Speedway for 2 nights of action. Yep, duel at the Mag Friday and Saturday night, live on Dirt Vision. We're gonna have a lot of racing on this weekend.
If I can promote one local county line Mark Batten Memorial Race, if people here in the South know anything about dirt late model racing, Mark Batten built most of their motors, and you could not ask for a better person than Mark Batten. So go support the Modified Mafia and the limited late models. It's going to be at the county line. So support those guys, Brenda and all those people up there. Great people. So let's hope they pack the house there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it'll be packed. It'll be packed.
Yep. Up here, there's nothing going on till May. So, yeah.
It's probably still snowing there.
Actually, today it was set. So it snowed this weekend. We had 3 to 4 inches of snow this weekend. Today was 75 degrees.
And it's 20, and it's going to be 20 degrees here tonight.
Yeah, here too.
And we're in the South. What the hell?
I don't know, man.
Mother Nature's in all sorts of weirdness right now.
That's how you know Mother Nature's a woman, bro. Look how bipolar this weather is, man. I'm telling you.
Send all mail to Racing Jason.
The views and everything brought up by Racing Jason do not reflect the entirety of the show.
I get that on Tuesday night.
Yeah, I'm about to say they belong to Thursday night with a droop.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Y'all. Hey, tomorrow night, tune in on X 8:00. We'll be having the droop for about an hour and a half, and let's hope that we don't have the same situation as last night with a celebrity coming on with us. Hayden. Never mind. If you go back and listen to Ripping the Lip from last night, and you'll understand what we're talking about.
Oh, that was
awesome.
That made the whole show, man. That was awesome.
Hey, Adam, thank you for what you're doing, man. You're helping to keep what me and Jason love. We love to do this. So, and of course, Jason, that's my brother, y'all. Anybody mess with Jason, they mess with Sniper.
Ooh.
Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for coming on tonight. Shout out to Ben Watkins. Make sure if you are watching this live, you hit that subscribe button underneath this video and that notification bell so you know exactly when we're coming back. Also, like this video, we will have the Spotify version and everything uploaded by hopefully tomorrow. Depending on how much brain processing power I can get through for the next 24 hours. So, but keep an eye out on that. If you are on the road traveling, it's a great way to get an hour and a half in of good dirt track racing knowledge and talk. Boys, we got a lot of racing this weekend. Hopefully we'll return next week and talk about it, recap it all. And Tuesday night on
Tuesday night, baby.
Ripping the Lip.
Their host isn't as good as you, but hey, their hosts are pretty cool too.
So if you like to join our X Space, you can join us there where we kind of talk. It's a more of a longer format. We welcome the entire community to come and give their opinions, thoughts, and everything else. And then, of course, here on Wednesday nights, a little bit more compact and a little bit more of a professional grade broadcast that we bring to this compared to the X Space, because the X Space can fly off the rails at any moment.
No,
which is last night.
That's not a bad thing.
It was proven last night. Yeah,
it's not a bad deal if you love that kind of stuff. But thank you all so much for joining us. We will say good night, good afternoon, good morning from wherever you are listening or watching, and we will see you next week right here on Ripping the Lip. Thank you, Racing Jason. Thank you, Sniper, and we'll say good night.
Good night.
Good night.